My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2 with the defense. Oh, give me them bones. You know I want the bones. There's also like a lot of question marks early on this path and late. Arcane Scroll and Nutritious Oyster, 11 max HP as well as a random rare card, which so happens to be Echo Form. Oh my god. And the curse we got was Guilty, which removes after 5 combats. That's a really good start. Echo Form's also a really good rare. Having it this early should really give me some time to figure out how to utilize it best, which is almost always going to be something high cost and some way to gain the energy to play it in the first place. I think loot. Oh. My deck is actually weaker than a base deck at the moment. I'll take HP though, thank you. Oh. Yeah, let's get an energy when we play the Echo Form. Makes it cost less. Oh my god, gambling chip. What? Actually, I think I'm supposed to throw the Echo Form. Drop triple defend that turn. And then Echo Form this turn if I draw it, or don't play it in this fight at all. Just finish out with Dual Cast, ideally. White Noise is a pretty good Echo Form. Then I want White Noise upgraded. What? Wait, is there any capacity anything? No. Give me ultimate strike. Literally, just give me like large single target damage. Let me cover my bases first. And then I'll figure out how to break. Guilty's already removing itself after 3 fights. Can't have dual cast. Can have a defend. Gorget, gain 4 plating at the start of each combat. And I'm upgrading ultimate strike. Echo Form, Zap, and double ultimate strike is huge. 40 damage this turn. Double spinner. Double dual cast. GG. Meal ticket and a weak potion. Cool-headed, I think, is also a pretty good card ultimately in this deck. Especially with an upgrade. I'm going to take the additional fight before the question mark, actually, just in case the fight gives me a card that I care about altering in some way in the question mark. I'm comfortable as hell taking a go for the eyes as well, actually. Didn't know this was gonna be a, Oh. Prolong. Echo Form Prolong can, we can just have, doubling block forever, as long as Prolong's upgraded. There goes guilty. Uproar barrage boosts away. No. I mean, long run Zap is going to do more damage than playing that ultimate strike right there, actually. Okay, Echo Form, double play. White noise. Trash to treasure loot consuming. I'll sadly weaken you because I get no defense at all this turn. Okay, most of our powers are out already. We'll double full-headed there. Defend, prolong, ultimate, end turn. Full defense, prolong gives us 5 block at the top of the next turn. Get that weakness established. Okay. Yeah, prolong's not working anywhere near the way that I thought it was going to be. Entirely my bad. 9, 15. That'll do it. Yeah, and we get staggered that turn. Ideally, we get dual cast this turn. Beautiful. So that I can use the orb at its most potential. Worth noting, Echo Form will not enable me to play a second copy of the card that I choose to play this turn. What? Okay, as far as I was aware, ringing meant that ringing overrode the possibility of doing that. I guess I was wrong, but I guess I'm happy about that. I'm fine. I'm okay being wrong. Ask anyone. Modded or Hibebum? Hibebum solves our AoE problem. Our big AoE problem. Oh my god! It's only focused this turn. I even forgot about that. Wow. Study turn, draw an additional card. That's an additional card on turn 1, which I can cycle as well. Hail's Flesh is additional energy, but I think I can deal with that additional energy. I want the reliability of cycling and getting my opening Echo Form ridiculous turn. Sick. Even got a buffer from the white noise, saving us from taking any damage that turn. Damage. Got him at the top of the next. Scavenge, Smokestack. I'll take Scavenge just for the deck management. Yeah, I'm feeling really bad about that prolonged long term here. Stagger the Bulbog in the front line. There's Echo Form, Loop, Cool-Headed. Sorry, Cool-Headed, over the eyes, rather. Hey, great. Double Hyper Beam. Solves everything. Hologram already upgraded? Yes, please. I don't want the Depth, but I do want the Relic. reverse dodge. Hell yeah. And because that could be turbo, honestly, I think I still reveal that. Choose your bracelet. Enemy encounters can no longer be counted in question mark rooms. And no, I don't want to go for the eyes, thank you. Remove 2 strikes for another ultimate strike. I mean, single target damage becomes even more reliable. Admittedly, like, individual large blocks are definitely a thing that I need. You know what? Give me the ultimate defend. I almost always get the ultimate strike. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna remove debt and strike. Now, I've turned them into a normality that I have to remove. I'm gonna keep that scavenge in hand, though. So that in case I did draw into the normality, I would have the ability to remove it. Thank heck it was an ultimate defend we drew into. That's the best defense I was capable of. 21 against incoming 24. Speaking of the best I was capable of. Pretty good damage that turn. GG. Oh, what's the nope symbol down here? Oh, Turbo. I was looking for you. Wait, hang on. Yeah, it's not even showing me. Negative. I guess it's positive strength next turn, probably. It's missing a symbol, I guess. Turbo for the additional energy, especially considering our turn 1. Frozen egg. I mean, it's kind of late. I'm not really going to get that much value out of that egg. Let's upgrade Hyper Beam, noting that Decimillipede would specifically want to see that. Yeah, I'll cycle anything that's not Echo Form on that first turn. Go for the eyes, ultimate. Turbo back ultimate, ultimate. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty good damage. Ugh. White noise, bulk up, ultimate defense, strike. I will prolong as well to put 13 block onto the next turn. And I'm actually going to scavenge because it'll mean the Echo Form is easily playable. Right, and then I can go loop, strike. 3 health. Echo Form is available now. $32, $32, $22 is 86. Even with 15 additional damage on top of that, that's not lethal. It is, however, a lot of damage, and I think I should just accept that. Ultimate Strike finishes them off. Akabeko, Cure All. Probably drop the flex pot for that. Claw, Scavenge, and Lightning Rod. No, thank you. I'm not trying to bulk this deck. I don't think it needs any of those. Oh my god, a shop! I wasn't expecting a shop in this space, because it shouldn't have been here. But I'm happy to see it. Especially with the normality I can remove from the deck. And because I healed 15 walking into the shop in the first place. Does that mean I should take the additional elite? Yeah. Yeah, it does. We'll remove normality and now I'll go for the elite, especially with the cure all in hand. Beautiful. Oh my god. Echo Form. Ultimate defends. Turbo. I'm gonna Hyper Beam through everyone. Okay. Ultimate Strike is 20. Prevent you from weakening me at all. Prolong. I take only 4 damage myself, and then double up on zap, drop a dual cost. GG. Good fuck. Come on. Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill card to your deck, upgrade it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Oh, just so you know, unnecessary, but thanks. I think I should take Fight Through. No, deck's too thin and I'm not going to be able to deal with those wounds. Yeah, I'll take Boost away. Good Hyper Beam. Really woke them all up. Let's scavenge through defend for additional energy next turn. And what are we working with here? Oh, sick. Double ultimate defend. Coolant loop. Cool-headed. And then just prolong 22 block to the next turn. Double Hyper Beam, end the turn, because I already blocked last turn. And then finish you off. Modded, upgraded. Yes. Any card positive in the first cycle is a yes. I really don't feel threatened in any way at all here. Let's get 4 more defense on ultimate defend. I'm open to using Mazlo's Gift in this fight just to help scale. Yuck. Okay, scavenge through 1 card. I'll hollow back. Scavenge again. Storm's not important, but is dual cast here? No, I'm gonna scavenge through that too. Thin down the deck. Nope, you can't make me draw 1 field card a turn. I don't want that. Cool-headed Echo Form. Boost away. Prolong. Okie dokie. I know you're attacking again next turn, so let's preemptively weaken that from you. I'm already pushing 24 block to next turn, though. But I need that. Yeah. Double Hyper Beam for more damage. Then exhaust a strike there. Yeah, I really do need to be throwing out a lot of damage because I'm not scaling my damage really. Oh, I'm gonna have to use Cure All. I'm looking for defense. Technically? Okay, that works. Turbo, scavenge. Beautiful. I've got 24 block coming in next turn. And then double ultimate. Bring that same one back and then finish off with a Hyper Beam. Yeah, I mean, look, we can create the damage. We just don't have scaling damage of any kind in any way. Adaptive Strike wouldn't be that. I mean, Meteor Strike would be a very useful tool in this deck. Flat Cannon. I feel like Flat Cannon, you know, it's the solution for the what's he called again? Eon Glass fight next floor, but I'm not even certain I'm seeing Eon Glass next floor. Give me Meteor Strike, that's good fun. No Eon Glass, see? What a fool I would have been. 5th card you play in each hand is free. Yep. That's just, it lets us play Echo Form at the end of a turn, which is where it really should be, as well as Meteor Strike at the end of a turn, and then refresh. So it helps me to basically just add draw to this deck, and then we're good. An alternative to adding draw would also just be remove a bunch of cards. One, 2, 3, 4. Meteor Strike. One, 2, 3, 4. Echo Form. I'll take 3 damage this turn. They push 20 block into the next turn, and then just double Hyper Beam for the kill. Later. For the kill later. It'll work later. It's what I meant. It might not have been what I said, sure, but it is what I spiritually meant to say. Sometimes when I do the joking version of a lie, I'm like, God, I really hope I'm doing this hyperbolic enough for people to understand that I understand that they understand that I'm obviously lying. Back in high school, a couple of times, I had like peripheral acquaintances. Just a couple of times. Anyway, that's the end of the story. No, a couple of times I had peripheral acquaintances who would say very sincerely, like, I never know if you're joking. So I put a lot of effort into my expressions since then to try and make it very, very clear. But then I kind of just went away for 10 years and spent most of that time by myself. So, who knows if that kind of swung back in the other direction. Do I take a turbo here? Second copy of turbo? It's already upgraded. No, hologram. The energy is from the brilliant scarf. The hologram is card draw, which matters more for us right now. What the hell? Card draw, which matters more for us right now. I'll take skim and overclock, thank you. What the actual hell? Val Potion, give me 2 of those. I'm gonna go to another shop and I'm gonna do more. One, 2, 3, 4. Echo Form. I'm gonna charge through Zap. Skim. Cool-headed hologram. Skim. Hologram. Turbo. I have basically full control of whatever card I want to be out on the battlefield. In this first cycle of the deck, which is pretty good. Okay. 1, 2. Four. And despite it all, I'm still going to be taking damage on that turn. It's not another turbo that's missing is the thing. It's not energy at all, in fact. It's literally draw. It's literally only draw. Corrupted. You know what? If I'm playing Hyper Beam, an attack or a skill. The thing is, the skill comes into the deck upgraded, which means it'll be innate, which means it's reliably in our opening hand for additional energy or draw and draw. Huge. And to start a boss combat heal for 25 HP. I would go to the elite, but the thing is, I guarantee that I get effectively more than an elite's value by going to the shop. And you are offering Lantern and Candelabra, as well as Burning Sticks. First time you exhaust a card in hand, add a copy of it back into your hand. Which basically just works for white noise. Gives us a second white noise. In terms of covering the most bases for us, I do think something like another hologram makes a lot of sense in this deck. Because it's basically whatever tool I want, again. I also think Lantern for additional energy on turn 1. Because that's basically the only turn I have difficulty with energy. And then I think just for coverage, Swift Potion, Colorless Potion. I don't know if I'm going to find a single potion before the end of the combat. I'd rather roll into the boss fights with some just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's 0 cost, but none of these are the ones that I actually wanted to. 0 cost. Let's drop a strike to get it out of hand. Get buffer. Hologram back a overclock. Hit it. Turbo, Echo Form. Yeah. I'm going to bring back the same upgraded Turbo twice so that I can drop Meteor Strike on the field. I use Boost Away, Prolong to block in advance for next turn, knowing the enemy doesn't attack the turn after, so I only have to block for next turn anyway, and then double Hyper Beam. GG. Oh, Focus Potion, significantly better. Again, do not need another Turbo in this deck. I think that's pretty clear. Second turn of Weaken from Go for the Eyes would be lovely. Take a random relic, and it is Parrying Shield. Start a boss combat. Sorry, start a boss combat. No. If you end your turn with 10, block that is. Gain energy. Sorry. Okay, I'm playing cards while I'm trying to read that out of my mind. If you end your turn with at least 10 block, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now we good. Boost away. Scavenge Blast, dual cast. And yeah, what of it? I'll Mad Science. Hit him with a double strike and then skim a whole new hand for ourselves. Strike, weaken. Bring back skim, do it again. Hyper beam. Turbo, cool-headed. I'm gonna ultimate defend and prolong as well, just as preempts. Yeah, you take off that turn. Oh, no, I forgot that. Yeah, absolutely. Enemy's still dying, though, so how impactful was it? Let us get either turbo... Oh, no, cool-headed for the additional draw, thank you. One, 2, 3, 4, Meteor Strike. Great. Dual Cast gives us the energy now to get another Meteor Strike out, which I'll use, and then another Skim. In order to get closer to Echo Form. Thank you in the first cycle. I'm okay just dropping Loop there. I will use an Overclock. Nice. Just in case I drew into Prolong, I don't, but I'm happy to scavenge through a strike anyhow. Okay, Echo Form's going to be on the first card I play each turn. I mean, again, I'm really bad at actually putting damage on the field, so I feel like the answer should be Hyper Beam. So why not experiment with it? What if it is? Oh no, it's bound. Of course, can't use it again. Boost away. I really have to try and split my focus here. Okay, scavenge for the burn in hand. As a little bit of preparation for the next turn. And top of the next turn, I have double Meteor Strike that can go out. But no access to draw this turn, so I really... Well, I do have access to draw if I need it. There's also another coup cards out of the deck there. Oh, perfect. I've got as much access as I could possibly ever need. Start with modded. Draw 4 cards, gain 2 orb slots. 1, 2. That signs for the draw. Let's hologram back a go for the eyes. Make sure the enemy's weakened here. Skim into... now that I'm dealing with 1 damage, 1 target, I should still probably use the Hyper Beam. Yeah, I heal 25 HP going to the next boss fight. It's definitely worth it. Hyper Beam, cool-headed back. The same Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam. Now... Cool-headed into the new draw pile of the eyes for the additional weaken. Defend, strike, strike, and then prolong 32 block to the next turn. Fully defending against this incoming damage already. And then double Meteor Strike gives me all the energy I could possibly need for the rest of the turn as well. Let's scavenge. 1. Bring back a... Ooh. No, I already got rid of the dual cast. Prolong block for next turn? I'll do it. Because if I draw prolong at the top of this turn... which I didn't, I would finally be able to show you what I meant by the earlier thing of using prolong, the scaling with the prolong. Alas, that was never an available option here. Maybe I show it in the next combat? And Meteor Strike. Beautiful. Final fight, we got a focus potion. We'll drop first. And 1. Yeah, I still shouldn't overplay skills on this first turn. Prolong's pretty good, actually. Draw. 2, 3, 4. Hyper Beam. I will scavenge, ultimate strike and prolong, throw some additional block towards next turn. could also just drop Meteor Strike instead. Modded drew just short of getting Echo Form out on the board, annoyingly. Skim draws into Echo Form now. 2, 3, 4. Echo Form, and that gives us the energy for Meteor Strike. At the end of the turn, Lightning Orb will take out the test subject. Great. Back up at the top of the next turn. First form of this. Ooh, yes. I would love you to be very weakened constantly, thank you. Seems good for me. Dual cast to gain some energy. Mad Science for the draw. I'm happy to Hyper Beam every cycle. That's even multiple times a cycle. Prolong. I'm going to hologram back. The very same Prolong play it again before I overclock. Turbos, scavenge through a defend, loop, zap, and one old Hyper Beam. 51 block goes into the next turn. Nice, we did it. Oh, I can even show you now. And then I double play Prolong here. Now I'm getting 102 block next turn. See? Ain't it grand? No need to use Hyper Beam, of course. I will, however, bring back Prolong, gain even more block next turn. Because I can, not because I need to. Again, we'll just weaken the enemy forever, please. Cool. Prolong, hollow back. Prolong again. 440 block next turn, thank you. Overclock does not draw us into Scavenge, which is what I wanted. Oh well. Scavenge 2 burns out of hand. Dual cast. I will bring back Scavenge, then modded get 0 costed, so I can play it there. Time for a Swift Potion. Oh no! I don't have draw left! No! My Prolonged Chain! No! They can double up on defend. Mad Science. Cool-headed and then just drop a Meteor Strike. Prolong, hollow, prolong. I don't need to be so active here. I'm getting you long term. Do not worry, buddy. You're getting got. You might not know it yet. It's happening. Dual cast, drop zap and skim. Nice scavenge through a burn. Hyper beam. Bring back scavenge through a burn. Bring back scavenge through a burn. The enemy gave me too many bones recently. I wanted to get rid of them. Boost away and prolong. We did it! Another 112 block going through to the next turn. Rude. Double scavenge to get rid of burn, and this time zap. So double up hyper beam. Hologram back that same hyper beam. Overclock. Go up the ice. Hologram back that same hyper beam. Skim. Turbo. Prolong. Hologram. That back. Same hyper beam. GG. Yeah, that's what happens when you have full control over what cards you draw and energy you have. The main weakness of this deck was sometimes we had so many options that I had to like quickly winnow it down to a series of like short heuristic, like this is probably the most defense, this is probably the most damage, rather than leaving myself consistently open to the true reality of this deck, which is first turn, play any card you want in the entire deck, basically as many times as you want. Second turn, do it again, etc. Good run. That literally was ridiculously busted just from the very start. Like, the Niao's Bones roll was so high roll. We got Gambling Chip. We had Sown on Echo Form. The Arcane Scroll gave us Echo Form. We got Guilty. Guilty removed itself by the end of that floor. We got a meal ticket that I think it triggered 2 times on the first floor with a secret shop that ended up giving us additional HP that helped us roll through the fights. Like, 2 eggs! Let alone Pantograph and Let... there's so much luck in this run that I don't feel like I can play for the rest of the day because I must have used it all. There cannot be any left. So, for the moment, no rest. Didn't even rest the entire time. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2, top left. This is a series playlist for all my content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And Robert the Thank and a special thanks this episode to Dyla. Hopefully you'll live enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.